Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Starting on the mound in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ready to go? Mookie Betts will get us started. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Pfaadt with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Pfaadt, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Kim gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Freddie Freeman now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You got to make sure you get pitch ready.
And there's a hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. All loaded up here in the second game of the series. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. One runs in. In there, he's safe. 3-0.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max. Muncy. One home run shy of 200 for his career. That one hooked foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The Diamondbacks off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. That one misses. Now 1-2.
Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on 2 different teams that had a 600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Flips it for 1. Over to first. Safe. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Michael Conforto will climb in. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, 2 outs. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the...
Now this is through for a base hit. The throw in, and he's out.
Got him.
Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here at Chase Field, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
This to third. Muncy sends it to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. Just off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. That one ripped, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hayden Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. In the dirt.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And there are 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Hitting a ton of homers this year. Second most in the National League. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Top of the second. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Fought back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Betts with some impressive production lately. And down on strikes. Mookie Betts down on strikes. So digging in, Hesung Kim. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. Hit on the ground to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here, and now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that drops in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's in.
Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. In there at the knees. 0-1. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends. Back here in the desert. Bottom of the second. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And he swings and misses, and it's nothing
No
to
balls,
one.
1 strike.
Gurriel gets his lead at first with nobody out. That's inside.
1-2.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a pop-up. Smith gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure,
No
you've got
balls,
4
2
pitches you
strikes.
can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next offering
No, that
upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. No runs. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
Swing and a pop-up. Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one to first. Naylor steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. That one not close. Ball 1.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's Ketel Marte. Swinging a foul straight back. Marte with another scorching run of play lately. And a swing and a miss.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Edman going after it. Nabs it, and the inning is over. On to the fourth. And here comes Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the 0-2 stays alive. That one lifted to left. Gurriel should have this one. And it's caught for the out. And here is Michael Conforto. And that's in there for strike 1. Conforto goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Ouch, that one drilled him. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. And there's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Fouled off left side. Now he breaks his bat. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it, and you swing over the top. And that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo. Two outs.
1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's Mookie Betts. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
Kim in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he can't come up with it. Around first, digging for 2. Gets off a throw, not in time. He's safe.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
The other way. In plenty of time to first, and Freeman is retired. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Sasaki back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these D-backs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Base hit, that was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
1-1.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. His 2nd of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. This one in the air. Kim under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Marte at the plate and takes high there. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is downstairs. That one catches the corner for a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Gone. A soaring shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 4-4.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that one in the air center field. Edman snags it for the second out. And the batter now, Pavin Smith. Just missed.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Tied at 4. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even now at 4 apiece. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. And that drops in for a strike. Gloves it on the dive to his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Once he digs in. There's a strike. Muncy with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
He steps on the bag, and the Dodgers are set. J.P. Fireeisen gets the ball now. He last pitched 2 days ago. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And another ball. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
That one way outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Tied at 4. Gurriel gets a piece. And the right-hander deals.
2-2.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Out towards right center field. Pajes coming on. He's got it. And there's one down. So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit in the air left field. Conforto. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Edman in position. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now Michael Conforto. And that drops in for a strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Next offering is in for a strike. Caught and missed. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
0-2.
On the ground. And that one handled. And 2 away to start the 7th. Mookie digs in here. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him. Dodgers down.
Pitching for
New
Los
pitcher
Angeles.
for the Dodgers, Kirby
Number
Yates.
38.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
That's a ball.
McCarthy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Yates measures 5 feet 10 inches, 37 years young, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, base is empty. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman sizes this one up, hauls it in, 2 away. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Outside low, and 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he swings over the top there.
1-2 is the count.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
2-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Swing and a miss. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, center field. Edman in position. Corrals it. And that's the inning. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're at the top of now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Shelby Miller.
Now
These are the
pitching
spots
for
where
the
relievers
Diamondbacks.
really make a name for themselves. They're
That's
late
all.
and close. There's
Shelby
not much margin for error, but at
Miller.
the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty good strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The next pitch misses. 1-1. And a foul ball.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the eighth. This to third, and that's just foul. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side here in the eighth.
Pitching for
So
Los
the Dodgers
Angeles.
have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Suarez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2's the count.
Ripped to third. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
2 down, base is empty.
fielder,
And now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that extends the inning. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And that ball is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 7-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now the D-backs catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. D-backs at a pair on the homer. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. Back here in Justin Martinez on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Justin Martinez.
Right through there for a strike. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Here comes Max Muncy. Center catches the zone at the knees.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And they'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Outside low. Going to count 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The other way, and he beats the shift. And that one finds its way through. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. 1 runs in. Here comes Edman around third. Across is the runner from first, and it's a 7-6 game.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So a change being made out at second. On to pinch run for the Dodgers. James Outman. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Betts in the box now, takes strike 1.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.